Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Bearable Bull here. And I got this aggressively average content for you today, as this has been a headline percolating throughout the crypto space. And we're about to dive deep into it. But first, guys, I want to give you a brief update. Now, as a lot of you may know, over the past week, I have not been putting any content out. And the reason for this is because I've been going through a little family emergency in the background that I've had to attend to. Ladies and gentlemen, let's not forget about what's truly important in the world. Sometimes in the day-to-day of watching XRP trading sideways eternally into infinity and beyond, we get lost on what really matters in life. And I'm here to remind all of you that your family, friends, and loved ones are what's most important. We all need to attend to what we need to attend to. And I'm absolutely happy to be back with everything settled the way it's supposed to. And with this perspective in mind, I have to also give a very reassuring message. Guys, we've been pretty frustrated in the XRP space. Reasonably so. We've heard it all before. We'll hear it all again. But these things that I'm about to share today should solidify your belief and understanding we are oh so close to the breaking point, the point of no return, and the point where we can finally profit from the fruits of our labor. Here in the general XRP space a couple days ago, this article was posted saying XRP is in the spotlight as Russia confirms a new BRICS payment system. And people are referring to an old document posted by King Solomon talking about the Central Bank of Russia and their connection with XRP. Ladies and gentlemen, all I want to do is put things into perspective for all of you. I think XRP will play a pivotal role in the digital asset space and helping with the amalgamation with the old traditional financial system and the new crypto digital currency space. There are the connections there under the hood. There are geopolitical factors at play. War tensions are rising, Russia-Ukraine, the Middle East, China-Taiwan, and all the political divisiveness right here in America. We're heading into an election season. And every single time there's been an election year, the crypto market goes on a bull run. And also, unfortunately, crypto gets bullish during war times. That is just a fact of the matter. When things are stable, the US dollar is quote-unquote in a bull market. However, when things are changing and volatile and uncertain, something like crypto will rise and take the spotlight. I can't stress this enough. And I'm going to be reviewing all of the bullish indicators you need in order to confirm to yourselves that 2024 is going to be the fireworks display of a moment we've all been waiting for. A big reason why I believe this to be true is because retail investors have been thoroughly activated. Just the other day, Roaring Kitty is being promoted to potentially be a billionaire if GameStop surges to $67 a share. Roaring Kitty has been hosting live streams analyzing the GameStop stock. And quite frankly, this is absolutely fascinating to me, how the same narrative of GameStop from the COVID to 2021 bull run is right here again for the 2024 bull run. The degenerate retail investor culture is back at it again, and we need retail investors to be activated for a bull market to be full-fledged in effect. Here, in addition, just the other day, Robinhood acquired Bitstamp, and Robinhood is quote-unquote the retail investor exchange. We know that they're not actually that because of what happened with GameStop the last bull market. But this reminds me of a certain move Ripple made a while ago. Ripple acquired a stake in crypto exchange Bitstamp a while ago, and now here's a direct Ripple Robinhood connection, as things are beginning to heat up for a Ripple XRP summer. I promise you, my friends, at the forefront of everything you look under, every financial rock you've ever seen, Ripple and XRP will be there. And just an interesting fact by Vet, Bitstamp has the following stablecoins already issued on the XRP ledger: USD, the Euro, the Yen, the Pound, the Australian Dollar, and the Swiss Franc. Now, as we have that in our minds, the fact that retail investors are about to be thoroughly activated, we have to take a look at Binance, because a big indicator that I use in order to see whether or not we are going on a bull market is whether or not altcoins are exploding in value already. And Binance is just another crypto, another altcoin that has already reached an all-time high price this bull market. Solana has exploded in value. Ether is near all-time highs. BNB past all-time highs. And these are initial altcoin market bull run indicators that all of you need to know will make us money for the 2024 bull market. And here, this macro indicator may be the biggest thing all of us need to know that confirms a bull market for crypto is coming. It first starts overseas and then comes to America. The European Central Bank has cut interest rates for the first time since 2019. I remember what happened in 2020, 2021. We saw the COVID-19 crash into the 2021 bull market. And I think something similar is on the horizon. Other countries have started cutting rates as well. And if you guys remember thoroughly, in my 100 reasons why XRP will hit new all-time highs in 2024 video, I stated interest rate cuts are coming. This will be a massive reason why we go on a bullish cycle. And I can't stress that enough. Inflation will run rampant again. And we are only in the initial stages of this. Now, another reason I'm bullish on crypto in general in 2024 and in 2025 is because it is an election year, as I've mentioned before. And here, in a recent video Waters Above posted, he has this chart showing how the Dow Jones reacts during presidential election years. And he shows that in June, July, August, during an election year, that's typically the most bullish period in time for the market. That's actually very fascinating. Even September is fairly bullish during an election year, which normally it's not. And these are just fascinating points I want all of you to be aware of. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in addition, I want you all to know some things happening in the financial world in the background. Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway stock was down 99% because of a New York Stock Exchange glitch, which is important because as this was happening, it was revealed that Texas is coming for Wall Street with a new BlackRock-backed stock exchange. With everything that has been going on in New York since past COVID, Texas and Florida have been some of the biggest beneficiaries as a direct result. New York State has got a lot of work to do. And here, even BlackRock is signaling that New York and their stock exchange and Wall Street as the financial hub may be a thing of the past. This is absolutely fascinating and something to keep in the back of your minds as we have the macro environment in the back of our minds as we see everything going on, and keep that in the back of our minds with interest rate cuts, with the altcoin market beginning to explode in value. Let's look back to Ripple and XRP, as Ripple's CEO on Fox Business stated an XRP ETF is not far away, and he thinks 2025 is the moment in time when it's coming.
Okay, XRP ETF, when? I think we're going to see it, I think it'll probably be 2025.
Next year?
Yeah,
all right.
Not too far away.
Good to see you. Let's see if that happens. What about an XRP ETF? You were speaking at the Consensus 2024 conference just a week ago, and you said inevitable, not just for XRP, but Solana and Cardano, et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
But XRP in particular, the SEC has tried to throw you down in court.
Yeah.
Don't you think that Gensler and company might just say, now that one, no way?
I think it's a hard argument for them to win. I mean, can they make life difficult? They've made life difficult for a lot of people, then they've lost in court. What I was talking about at the Consensus conference last week in Austin was that people don't want just exposure to one commodity. So if you have exposure to gold, you might want exposure to silver. If you have exposure to other commodities. And so to me, it only makes sense. You don't want to have just a single threaded asset exposure. So I think people also forget that it wasn't that long ago, before the SEC got involved, that XRP was the second most valuable digital asset. That was before the SEC kind of anointed ETH. Then they couldn't answer the question, is ETH a security or not, and now they've approved the ETF. They contradict each other. It's very contradict themselves. It's very difficult to follow.
Now, as you have Brad in your mind saying that, you have to also know Monica Long is Ripple's president, and she confirms that XRP does not compete with a USD stablecoin. XRP is not a stablecoin, nor will it compete with any stablecoins at all. Ripple's coming out with their own, and XRP will help facilitate that. XRP is a bridge asset for a long tail of currency pairs. It will help with real-world asset tokenization. And you don't have to listen to me say it. Let the big boys in the space confirm all this information for you.
If you've got the stablecoin, is there a need for XRP in this mix?
Absolutely. The use case for XRP in particular is as it was envisioned by the original creators of the ledger and of XRP. And that is as a bridge asset for the long tail of currency pairs. And we're talking about tokenization of other types of assets. In the future, when you have new types of assets tokenized on chain, having a really efficient intermediary bridge asset to make, you know, any pair liquid isn't.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, to cap off this video for the day, we have Paul Barron yet again, as I've been screaming at the top of my lungs telling all of you to follow him, giving yet another XRP showcase. Why do I keep bringing up his name? Paul Barron is one of the most credible tech analysts on the planet, and his continuous coverage of XRP to the masses is a signal of XRP's credibility, of Ripple's credibility, and his intuition, as well as connections telling him that it's likely almost XRP's time to shine. At the end of the day, I know that I'm some anonymous fuck on the internet that says aggressively average every single day. So for some of you, it may be difficult for you to wrap your minds around the fact that I may be credible, and I completely understand. I'm not everyone's cup of tea, and that's fine. I'm not here for you. I'm just here to spit facts. And the fact of the matter is, the most credible people on the planet, the highest level institutions, and a good majority of the world's banks think Ripple and XRP are destined, are chosen, and will have a moment to shine. I'm gonna leave you with Paul Barron, as it's seeming like to me that tokenization, real world asset tokenization, and XRP will be a major theme of the 2024 bull run. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Bearable Bull here. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you so much for all of your support throughout the year and your patience while I was dealing with family things at home. I'm back on my normal daily schedule, and I look forward to help leading all of you as your narrator through the book of Revelation. Now guys, as always, I appreciate every single one of you. Now I'll be back tomorrow with another video.
For XRP or for Ripple, Tokenized assets are going to be the vehicle that this is going to, I think, transact around. And if you follow where the money is going, you probably would agree. Here's a clip to talk about that.
BNY Mellon is the world's largest custodial bank. They're the bank that your banks bank with. And they did a study of institutional asset managers to get their opinions on what they think about this space. And that report found that 97% of asset managers believe that tokenization will revolutionize the asset management industry. The ones with more than $1 trillion, basically the largest asset managers, 100% of them are interested in this space. So I don't know about you, but I've always been told, follow the money. And this is where the money is going.
And if you do follow the money and you also follow the major moves of key executives, because that usually is another indicator. Here's one right here. BNY Mellon's head of digital asset product departs for, guess what? Ripple. So do you guys see this? I mean, hopefully you're watching this right now and you're thinking, this is the potential, bellwether component of the market that is going to start to really perk its head up there in terms of real world assets and tokenized securities.